Welcome. Today I want to introduce you to our parametrics variant module. Imagine you have components. The components always look similar, but you always have to redesign and reprogram them. This is always very easy for a laser machine. For a punching machine, however, you have to reset the tools and add dependencies. But now you will have an updated module where you can say, my component changes its size. Sometimes you need 5 holes, sometimes 10 holes. And the whole process is fully automated. Our module, the variant, can do that. I have a small, simple component here. This component is now variable and comes in a lot of different sizes. We can execute this manually. We make the component parametric in 2D. We add dependencies using a small programming language. Here, of course, you receive training from us. This usually lasts 3 to 5 days. After that, you will be able to program any variant. In this simple example, I will show you how it would work. Let us take this component. We then say we need a specific size in the main dimensions X with 800 mm. Now the geometry and NC programming are already complete. The next customer says we don't need these breakthroughs. We want a breakthrough of 0 and they simply get deleted. The next customer wants the tub in 300 mm. We then simply set it to 300 and we also want to have the breakthroughs again. So, with a simple press of a button, the geometry and the NC part are programmed. Let us try to load a complex variant. I have a nice example. Let's say we have a door leaf. This door leaf is available in different versions. Nowadays you would go to the DIY store and ask for a new front door. The hole in the wall, for example, has an inside width of 978. I have an old building with a height of 2073. This is the so-called inside width I have. Now we want a door with a DIN direction to the left. For this example I also have a lever type of 2. We confirm that. And the geometry and NC are ready. You see this corner. This corner was specially programmed by the variant. Depending on my size, we automatically set the stamps optimally. You no longer have to program. The next customer says that he needs this door with different dimensions. The width should be 1000 and the lever type is 6 again. But this time we want a window type of 1 as a rectangular window. The width should be 200 while the height needs to be 800. The geometry and NC are both already programmed. This makes it very easy to make components variable and, as I said, up to 999 parameters for each component. This process can of course be controlled by an ERP system. You know our order pool. We currently have no orders to produce, everything is fine. Now I will close the software and start simulating an ERP system. The ERP system says we need 2 doors. The inside width, the inside height, we have an order number, we have the window width, the window height. You want to know if you have a multi-point locking system? Are the hinges all round? These are all the required parameters we need. Now we will transfer the data. The transfer itself works with a REST API or a file interface, for example. And we already know that we would need 10 different parts for these 2 doors. The frame on the left, on the right, the lintel, the front and rear door leaf. We now successfully programmed 10 parts automatically. And I can of course nest all of these 10 parts fully automatically as usual. In other words, we now say we want to nest all of these components. For the Trump 5000 machine, for example, we have these 10 parts for the customer. And now we nest them. And so our nesting result is ready, which means we can start production.